Fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy, insane, and epically cool ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Mr. Nathan Spain. Welcome to the show, Nathan. We're excited to talk to you tonight.
I'm excited to share some news with you all.
Okay, so Nathan, let's talk about your racing career. Where did this awesome ride begin for you?
It all started with quarter midgets around 7 to 8 years ago when I was just sitting in the living room watching NASCAR one day. My papa decided to take me to the quarter midget track, and that's how I started my racing career.
So when you climbed in the race car for the first time, were you nervous at all, or was it just natural to get behind the wheel and go for it?
It was honestly kind of fun. I wasn't really that nervous. I was more excited and surprised, to be honest.
Okay, so Nathan, how long did it take you to start having really good success with the race car in the racing industry?
2 to 3 years, to be honest with you.
Okay, so Nathan, with your racing career, let's talk about your race car number now. Where did that awesome number come from?
That came from my birthday. I was born on October the 20th, 2005, and we were deciding for a number, and we decided my birthday number.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So Nathan, when it comes to your race car number and your paint scheme, with the paint scheme that matches up with your race car number, does it take you guys a while to figure that out, or do you guys just have it pre-planned out?
Well, it took us a while, yes, and it was weird because I found it off a game, to be honest with you. Dirt track, and to be honest with you, it was a pretty awesome color scheme. So I found it off the Super Late Model 14 car, and I really liked that colors. So I decided to show my grandma and grandpa, and they said, "Yeah." Changed up a few colors, and voila.
Okay, so Nathan, okay, let's talk about your 5-year plan with the racing. Where do you see yourself in 5 years with your racing career?
5 years, I see myself just getting known and just traveling and getting used to different tracks and getting tea time.
Okay, because I know you're racing crate late models, right?
Yes.
You need to venture out here, because I was talking to your grandpa earlier today, and we've got some crate late model races out here. We have the tri-state late model tour, and I'll tell you what, late model series, and I'll tell you what, you'd have a blast out here. We have a lot of dirt tracks out here.
Alrighty, that sounds nice. We will
out here where I'm at, Nathan, between Iowa and southern Minnesota, we have 60 plus dirt tracks out here, which is epically a lot.
That sounds awesome.
So Nathan, where do you see yourself in 10 years now with your racing career?
I see myself just getting used to a car and eventually getting into a super late model within 5 to 10 years.
Okay. Do you have a particular car owner you want to drive for when you get into a super late model?
Just Rocket or a really good, well-known race car.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So Nathan, with your racing career, do you have a cool racing nickname?
I actually do have a really funny nickname. The Mayor. I got that from elementary school from a long time ago when I was just happy, never shy. I was always happy just talking to people, and a good teacher of mine decided to call me the Mayor one day. I was like, I like that. And
so
I carried on.
That's pretty cool, Nathan. I tell you what, I like that nickname. Every race car driver deserves to have a nickname, and that's pretty cool for you. Mine is, of course, the Full Throttle Rockstar. That's that, because I dress like a rock star 95% of the time. So, Nathan, when it comes to your racing career and you're at the track, who helps work on your race car to get where you're at?
I'd have to I'll have to say my papa helps me out a lot. And I have to give a big shout out to Kenny Carmichael Jr., who also helps on my car. So, and every now and then we might have 1 or 2 people come down and help and hang out. So, and I have to say, Sean, one of my great cousins, Sean, does come out every now and then to help too. So,
Okay. So Nathan, what's some of the craziest victories you've had in your racing career?
I did. It's this one started with quarter midgets. I had to steer a car with my feet, and I also won that race for the feature.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. So Nathan, when it comes to your racing career now, um, what helps get you mentally focused to get behind the wheel of your race car?
I start by using a simulator. That's what helps me get focused before I go to the track, and just got to think on where the car is and how the car is set up, and just depends on how the track is.
Okay. So when you're strapped in your car, do you have like a 5 or 10 minute between you take the track and you're like, I need some like quiet time to think about this?
Yes, that is a big key with what I'm racing in right now. Yes,
Okay. So Nathan, with your racing career now, who do you have for sponsors on your race car?
I have Scott's Custom Colors and Towing, Print It Plus, Scott Fuquay, Bone Flooring, Goodman Diesel, Peak Performance Jam, and VP Racing Fuels, and right, Big Ranch Barbecue.
Okay.
That's not
So
all. I also
so
have
are you still looking for sponsors for your racing team?
yes, and I also have to say to all the other sponsors that I've not mentioned, I'm sorry. Those are the ones that I thought of right off the bat right now.
Okay. So if there's anybody going to be out here watching this racing show with me and Nathan Spain, and you want to help him out with his racing career, reach out to Nathan, his grandpa Tom, and I'll tell you what, in his family, because they'd appreciate the sponsorship as Nathan gets further into his racing career. So Nathan, now let's talk about what is the worst thing you've had happen to you in your racing career?
Well, nobody likes flipping, and I've had quite a few of those.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So Nathan, now okay, when you're at the racetrack and you're getting hungry, what's your favorite thing to eat at the track?
Um, Anywhere between cheeseburgers to pizza.
Oh, me and you would get along so well. I love cheeseburgers, I love pizza, and I love some nachos, with meat. And oh yeah, chili cheese fries. Oh yeah, yeah. So Nathan, so let's talk now. You said you have some racing news. What is your racing news for us?
This is gonna be fun. So, this is a quarter midget story. So, I was racing one day, coming out a corner, Lily flipped and slid like 10 feet. It was not the funnest thing, but it does happen.
Okay. So do you have any big news you want to announce going into next year?
Just hope going to go to so this year I started just gonna race and get seat time and just go on to a few different tracks besides Charleston, to be honest with you.
Okay. So Nathan, when you're away from the racetrack, what's your favorite restaurant to eat at?
Not gonna lie, it's gotta be Monocle's Pizza.
Okay. So Nathan, now when you're home with grandpa and grandma and your family, what's your favorite home cooked meal?
My Nana's homemade pizza.
Okay, very cool, very cool, very cool. So Nathan, who are some of your friends at the racetrack?
Kenny Carmichael Jr., Kenny Carmichael Sr., um, Ronnie Smith, um, that's pretty much about it, to be honest with you.
Okay. So Nathan, do you have anything you want to say to the kids to help get them in a race car?
This is a good part. Just be smooth, be careful, and just always stay humble and kind. That will really get you far.
Okay. So Nathan, what is your home racetrack?
Charleston, Illinois,
Okay, and how big is Charleston, Illinois?
3/8 of a mile.
Okay. So Nathan, what is your favorite racetrack to race on?
Charleston.
Charleston. Okay, okay, okay. So Nathan, okay, that's pretty awesome that you're able to get that far in your racing career. And I'll tell you what, I wish you the best of luck with everything you got going on with your racing career. Do you help work on your race car, Nathan?
I sure do.
What is your favorite job to work on the race car?
Washing the car and all of it.
Okay, 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 okay. So Nathan, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn the mic over to you. You can ask me some questions now.
Alrighty. Have you ever been in a race car?
I have had cousins that have raced. I have been on a go-kart track at an amusement park, but I've actually never sat in a race car. I would love to.
Which tracks have you been to so far?
I have been to Knoxville, Iowa for the Knoxville Nationals 2 years in a row, 98, 99. And then I was at the Agco Jackson Nationals, which is a World of Outlaw event. I was been there 2 years in a row for that. Never been to Houston, would love to go there. Then I was at IMCA has this big thing. It's called the Brit Iowa Night of 1,000 Stars, Night of 10,000 Stars. I was there once. And then we also have this huge race, Nathan, in Iowa. It's called the Casey's General Store Boone, Iowa Super Nationals. And for IMCA, I was there for one night, and that is just epically insane because that race there alone, Nathan, is 7 days of racing nonstop on one 3/8 mile track.
That's a lot of racing.
And on top of that, Nathan, here's the kicker part. They get their covers 5 to 6 classes of cars. They get 1,000 to 2,000 race cars for 7 days
Wow, that's a lot.
from all over the United States and sometimes even parts of Canada. And it's really kind of cool because the last night of competition, they take 28 to 29 drivers that have made it into the big dance, the final race, the A main where the big money's handed out. They take 28 to 29 drivers, line them up 3 wide on a 3/8 mile track, and they drop the green flag 3 wide for 25 to 30 laps to see who the best of the best is.
That is pretty impressive for a 3 wide start.
Yes, it is very much so. And I'll tell you what, the track is right across the street from Walmart in Boone, Iowa. And when they run out of spaces at the track, Walmart rents part of their parking out to the track so they can park their haulers across the street at Walmart.
Wow.
And you have to have your pit passes by 10:30 in the morning, because after that is hot laps. Your heat races are in the afternoon. And if you're driving a big block modified, or it's a mod, considered IMC a mod, you may not see your feature till 3, 4 o'clock the next morning and go to bed for a couple hours and get up and do it all over again.
That is very tough, is what it sounds like.
Yes. So you may be sleeping in your car, and your grandpa or your grandma and whoever's working on your car come up and tap you on the shoulder and say, "It's time to wake up. You got to go take the track for your feature, your qualifying feature." Yeah. Yeah. So you may get a little rest in between there, but yeah, otherwise you're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Eldora?
I have never been to Eldora. I would love to go to Eldora. I would love to go to Eldora. So Nathan, who is your racing hero? I was going to ask you that.
Say that again.
Who is your racing hero? Who is your favorite race car driver?
I'm gonna have to say NASCAR. It is gonna be Tyler Reddick and Supers, the Hunt the Front crew, Dwayne and Tristan Chamberlain, and Mike Marlar.
Okay, very cool, very cool, very cool. And I'll tell you what, I love all sorts of different types of racing. Anything with 4 wheels and a motor. Yes. So Nathan, do you have anything else you want to ask me?
No, but I think that might be it.
Okay, Nathan, thank you very much for being on the racing show with me today, talking to us about your racing career. When you get ready to kick off your season next winter, January, February, whenever in there, I would love to have you back on here again to kind of give us a preview of what you got going on with your racing season for next year.
Sounds good. I would love to come back on.
Yes, I will let you step out, Nathan, and I will do some racing news updates, and I will call you as soon as I get done with the racing news update stuff. So yeah, expect a phone call very shortly.
All righty.
Okay, thank you very much, Nathan.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a little racing news update here going for you there. Racing news update time. It is time to give this racing news update a shot. So racing news update time. Let's get over to my racing news update stuff. Haha. Log into there. Hold on. Well, one of the big racing news update stuff is congratulations goes out to Joey Logano for picking up the NASCAR championship. So now he is a two-time NASCAR champion. So yes, congratulations to Joey Logano. Also, our thoughts and prayers are with Ty Gibbs and his family as they lost Ty's dad Coy over the weekend. So, and Ty picked up the NASCAR Xfinity Series championship. So, congratulations to Ty, but also our thoughts and prayers with that family. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be pretty awesome to, you know, uh, continue with the racing show and move forward as the days get move forward. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, so definitely if you press like and subscribe and hit that notification button on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to go press like on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on Facebook, so go press like on that. The Facebook page, sorry, the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on Facebook for all your racing news updates. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to sponsor my racing show, feel free to text me at 712, text or call me at 712-209-7138, or you can email me at jjnolan151@gmail.com. Also, I would like to thank my sponsors, Manning Motorsports and New England Hemophilia Association, for being a part of this racing show with me. I'm talking to these drivers. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube.